Hello, and welcome to Code Vein 2. I'm a huge fan of the first game. It's one of my all-time favorite games. And now there's a sequel. There has been much discussion about the sequel, but let's see how it is.
Long ago, the world was racked by a great disaster known as the Resurgence. The Resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye, the world changed. The vast majority of humans and animals were transformed into vicious horrors. It was not long before human society fell apart. In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the Revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all Revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the Resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived. As time passed, the seal gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave Revenants, in fact the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the Upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the Resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice. Even now, Calamity itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna Rapaces, which devours the life force of those heroes. And now, "100 years have come and gone since the Battle of the Upheaval. And one day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will..."
Lou, it's time.
Okay, I'll guess the bosses in the game will be
Hello there.
the black figures, the
Can you
knights.
hear me?
That's my prediction.
It's
And now the
alright.
greatest
Don't
boss in the
worry.
game,
There's no need to rush.
the character
okay?
creator.
So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
I did create a few characters before starting the game, like in the demo. So this is my character from the first game, I recreated them. So if you've watched my streams, either on Twitch or on YouTube, then you might know this character already. This is the updated version for Code Vein 2. But on this playthrough I will be using this character. Yeah. I want to try to make something unique. To be honest, I do like this character way more, but maybe that's just me being nostalgic. This will be the new character. We call him No One 2. So let's just start the game. Name No One. Let's go.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. All right then. I need you to wake up now. Ah, you've come too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already.
One of many, I would say. Or rather, first of many.
I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours. As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad. Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet. I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me.
Okay, so that's all I was seeing before. Like, that's all I've seen before starting this playthrough. This was all in demo. Everything that comes now is new. Like, I walked around this area, but Lou wasn't there. So yeah, now it's completely blind. And I also have to read all this stuff now. You can change weapon, you have equipped from weapon menu, okay. Because I haven't read that before. I just skipped it in the demo. For May, that summons special weapons. Bequeath for May. For May, that special summon weapons, okay. To unleash domestic attacks. Highly diverse in uses and effects. Many require specialized controls. Their effectiveness is heavily influenced by the user's stats. Equipping these for May does not impact user's burden. Oh, okay, so it doesn't increase our burden. That's great. So we can just equip the best one and don't have to worry about weight, I guess. Defense. For May, designed specifically for self-defense in mind. Self-defense in mind. Each defensive for May has different abilities, which can be checked in the description of each. We currently only have a shield. Small spoilers, I think there will be a parry, which I will be using, probably. And jail. Jails. Revenant's hunter equipment. Revenant hunters improve synergy with their partners by storing Revenant hearts into their bag. You can equip different jails to increase specific stats and improve your drain actions. Each jail has specific traits which can be viewed in their details. Ogre. Gigantic claw, reminiscent of an ogre's arm. Dash forward a short distance and drive the claw into the target. Equipping this jail increases defense. So this used to be the best one in Code Vein 1, since it had the best parry. Let's see how it is in this game. Boosters. Boosters can increase your stats and activate various supplemental effects called traits. Blood coats and other equipment also have traits. Some traits have certain attributes requirement that must be met in order for them to activate, and boosters play an important role in raising those stats. So these are just passives, I guess. Traits. Equipable boosters have certain inherent traits. Most of these traits are activated upon meeting certain requirements, but will apply beneficial effects most of these traits are activated upon meeting certain requirements, but will apply beneficial effects upon activation. Through clever use of boosters with no trait activation requirements, along with different blood codes and the difficult activation requirements of certain powerful traits can be more easily achieved. So yeah, passives. I currently don't have anything, that makes sense. Also items. Item shortcut. On this screen you can assign items to shortcut slots. Items assigned to shortcut slots can be used instantly in situations such as combat. Select a slot and press A to assign an item from your inventory. Sorry if I'm really... like if I'm a bit slow today. I barely slept. We love midnight releases. Also, I plan to stream this game, but that wouldn't work because like performance issues. As you can see, like the game is fairly laggy. That's just my PC being outdated.
Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well.
I feel awesome. Like I'm generally just really tired, but other than that, I feel amazing. Really hyped for the game.
This area was constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface.
Oh, okay. I'm not ready for this yet. I still wanna see some stuff. I don't know. Stats. The stats menu. On the status screen, you can view your level as well as the values of various stats. Each stat is affected by your equipment, weapons, and blood codes. Yeah. Okay. But first of all, I have to change some graphic settings to see if I can maybe enhance my experience a bit. I think these are just my settings from the demo, so they should probably be perfect, I guess. I'm running fairly high settings, but I also have a decent PC. Oh, you know what? That looks awful. No, let's not use that. I guess I have to use FSR. That looks slightly better, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's take the elevator up. Let's see what happens. Let's go. I guess these are still hidden loading zones. They used them in the first game like a lot. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I forgot this is an Unreal Engine 5 game. So some weird stuff will happen, I guess. Because like our character models got reloaded, so we just spawned in the air because in Unreal Engine 5 there's a common issue where you just fall through stuff when you spawn on it. I have very minor knowledge.
Our destination is the tower on the hill.
Yeah. First of all, new thing in this game.
Magmau was a research institute dedicated to the investigation of Forme. By Forme, I refer to the unique abilities of revenants, conventionally known as enchantments, curses, and the like.
So first of all, I don't like the change from pressing buttons to pick up stuff. I think it used to be like A or X. Now it's R1 or RB on Xbox controllers. That's the new interaction button, which I don't like. Also, running used to be RB or R1. Now it's just pressing the left stick, which I also don't prefer. Like, I know most games used to do that, or do that still. But I just don't like pissing in my sticks a lot, you know? Like, that is bad for the sticks usually. But that's how it is, I guess. So, yeah. New things in this game, you can now jump. Like, that was not a thing in the first game. In the first game, when you were in the air and attacked, you always did a jumping attack, or like falling attack, which was really strong. I guess they had to improve that now, because we can jump. Yeah. The rest of the stuff should be like close to Cold Fate Wonderfire to guess. This game is way more open though. Like that's one of the things they changed. We can already see in this small area that it's just really open. If that's a good thing or a bad thing depends on how they did that. Or how they do that. I usually think it's a bad thing more often than not. But I give it a chance. Okay, I guess this is the first boss, like the demo boss or training boss. Can I fight him? First fight, let's go.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a Forma.
Oh, it's two guys.
A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island. The other is a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now stands forever frozen. In any case, come along. We should be going. There's someone expecting you at the top of the tower.
I think I've seen that guy before in one of the promotional stuff. I didn't watch most of the things, I didn't want to spoil myself. So I just did not watch most trailers, but I watched the original trailer and the preview event. I was watching some YouTubers that went to the preview event just to see if the game still is what it was supposed to be. And it's still Code Vein. A couple of people try to say it's not online, but it is still Code Vein. It's just a spiritual, so not a spiritual. It's just a success. Like it's not a sequel as in lore, but a sequel as in gameplay. It's kind of like Final Fantasy in that regard, that it's just a continuation of the series, but not including all the story stuff. This is a completely new story, which you can play without having played Code Vein 1. And yeah. So, some people just really hated the fact that this isn't a continuation of the Code Vein story. Especially since Code Vein 1's true ending ended with a cliffhanger. But yeah, this is not a Code Vein 2 in a story. Only in gameplay. Like I said, imagine Final Fantasy, where entries usually only have one game and they don't really share the worlds. So I really like how much you can go around. Like, this feels cool, obviously. I just hope the world is not too empty. Like, I currently see I'm collecting a lot of random stuff, which I don't like. Like, there's probably places where you can use the stuff, like cooking or something like that for buffs, if I had to guess. I'm just not a big fan of, like, collecting stuff for the sake of collecting stuff. Also, can I... Oh, I can already use the features. I'll explain them later. So yeah, I have a basic knowledge of the game now from the previews. But like, I know nothing about lore. I didn't watch the character trailers and stuff like that because I didn't want to spoil myself. If you can see the game being laggy, that's just UA5, I guess. Like, the game is poorly optimized, but that's something that we already knew before the game came out. Like, I don't think anybody is surprised by that. Hello,
Hey,
brothers.
it's the Revenant Hunter. Boy, am I glad to see you pulled through. They said you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried. I'd have felt terrible if something happened to you after you saved my life.
I saved your life, bro?
This is
What?
Magmal. They claim to be preserving the welfare of the people, but I'm not so sure. I mean, have a look around. The place is crawling with revenants. Seems fishy if you ask me. This is Magmal.
Okay. Cool outfit, little bro. I mean, little sis. My bad.
But thank you for saving us. You look like you're better. That makes me so happy.
Love the fit.
Phew. I'm glad to see you're okay. We really appreciate you saving us. I was worried that I'd never be able to thank you.
So I guess my Red Riding Hood is more like a Robin Hood saving the poor humans. I guess. Also, I will also. I want to say I will be talking to all the random people.
Revenant society as it is now is propped up by something called
So
Forme.
I don't know if I showed it on the video, but
These Forme
expect
grants a
me
range
to
of
talk to a
unique
lot of people
abilities.
in this game.
It looks like hunters such as yourself are able to use them as weapons too. They say using Forme takes a kind of blood called ichor. But what do you do if you run out during a fight? Huh? You can absorb ichor from wounded enemies? Oh, just the thought makes me lightheaded.
Okay, so now I got corrected. It's called Ichor, I think he said. I always called them Ichor. Oh wait.
Revenant, they say using Forme takes a kind of blood called ichor.
Oh no, okay, ich said Ichor. I just heard Ichor for some reason. My bad.
You're a revenant hunter, aren't you? A hunter capable of inflicting mortal wounds on a being that's nigh immortal? I
Yeah.
heard that long ago revenants and hunters were at odds with each other. But after the resurgence caused the collapse of civilization, they got over their differences and joined forces for the good of the people.
So we're still called hunters, but we don't hunt them anymore. That's cool, I
I've heard
guess.
that hunters can harness the power of a revenant's blood. They're called blood codes, if I recall. Each revenant has a different ability, too. I can't imagine mastering so many.
Oh, okay, so we're not that special anymore. In the first game, we were the only one that could use that ability. It seems now it's something that all the hunters have in common. Okay, so that's cool. Also, I'll be right back. I have to change some settings, and then we can continue. Bad news, everyone. If you're wondering why I look different now, I finished recording, but I had some issues and lost a lot of my recording. Luckily, I figured out during the recording, so I could still save most of it, but there are some parts that are unusable, so I will have to re-record them now. And so that it will be obvious which is what's re-recorded and what's not, I decided to use my other character. So this is my Code Vein 1 character here, remade for Code Vein 2. Yeah. Let's just ignore the fact, just know, as long as you see this guy, you know it's me re-recording this and not my original run. Let's go ahead and continue where we left off last time. This looks really cool. I like that you can see the area from here. I will also try to sum up what I said last time, so it's not lost media. Oh well.
Other world snuffed from existence. Luckily, the residents were all evacuated in time, thanks in no small part to your efforts. My name is Lavinia Rhoda. It is I who carries on the great Idris's mission and legacy. It is you, though, who must save the world of man.
Okay, performance is really rough. I don't remember it was like that last time. Or maybe it's just me not being
Another
as
world
hyped.
snuffed from existence, along with the memories of the people, the heroes, and the histories they weaved together.
So what I mentioned last time, this character is really tall. Like I feel tiny.
100 years ago, a group of heroes
Wait, look at this.
saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed
Puppies,
its energy
puppies.
into their bodies, the seal consigning them to eternal slumber. But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world.
Eradicate the world?
Yes. If all of the heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate, not a trace of this world will remain.
Is there any way to stop it?
There's only one way to prevent this tragedy, before they reach the point of no return. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Nothing capable of opening them is known to exist. Not in our time, at least.
Okay. So what should we do now?
Our hope, the only hope, is Lu. The sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself. With a power that incredible, subjugating the heroes becomes a possibility, at least. However, as of yet, her power has not fully matured. I ask now that you accompany her back to the past. Help her to perfect her ability and gain true command over the flow of time.
Time jump is successful.
Timejump.exe has been executed.
We're still where we were only moments ago. Magmel Island. Only now in the past. Thank goodness we made it. I was actually quite nervous, this being my first time jump and all.
I did it. That was good enough.
However, we must have missed our target coordinates. We seem to be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where...
Lu.exe has stopped Lu.exe has stopped working.
Maintaining the link. It requires more energy than I thought.
Who the hell are you?
Not now. Get away from here. In my current state, I'd only hold you back.
You could never. You could never hold me back.
A revenant hunter? Not anybody I recognize.
Did Magmel hire a guard?
What does it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
I hate rats. Well, can't say I remember hiring you, but if you're game, lend me a hand.
Yeah, no worries. That's my mate Noah.
Oh, I like you already. I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me regret it.
So in this household we love Noah. Yeah. Oops. Okay, that was easier than last time.
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you? And how the hell did you wind up here?
Just a random one, traveling through time. Or I took a wrong turn. Nope. Where I am? No, I know where I am. I'm in Magmel. I took a wrong turn.
Yeah, you sure did. You got guts, I'll give you that.
Also crazy how tall everyone is.
Either way, I bet we haven't seen the last of these goons. A friend of mine is further inside, and if I don't find him, there's gonna be some serious trouble. You feel like tagging along?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You seem a little lost. But don't worry. There's plenty of wayward folks wandering these parts. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal?
Yeah, fine.
Great, then a deal it is. The name's Noah. We should find my friend at the innermost chamber. Come on.
So yeah, I'll just skip all of that. I read that aloud last time. So you can obviously change partners in this game, just like in the first game. The main difference is that you can also absorb them, like this. When they're absorbed, you get more buffs and are stronger. But you do miss a character that's following you. I would say, like, usually if there are more than one enemy, it's better to have the partner out. But if it's a single enemy, you might as well absorb him, depending on the situation. Yeah. The combat in this game is also feeling great. I like the feeling. Characters look cool. You can also collect the heavily growth room, which is something I figured out halfway through the cave. Yeah. And these are the new mistles. The mistles are now fountains.
I can make us some food if you want to rest.
And yeah, they just basically work the same as in Dark Souls, I would say. More like Dark Souls than Code Vein 1.
Good. Okay. If I'm right, I believe we should be able to talk here at our leisure. This is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it something fitting like the confluence. Think of it as a private realm,
Or the Velvet
that only
Room.
you and I can access. It would appear that, while we are in the past, there are only certain conditions under which we can meet and speak. First, I hope you'll forgive me for being such little help.
Nah, it's fine. Without you, I couldn't have traveled through time, so you're a great help. I'm just glad you're okay.
As am I assure you. But I do regret being a hindrance to you. My apologies.
Again, you could never be a hindrance.
Now let's go over the current situation. As Lady Lavinia explained, I have been blessed with a rare power, the ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards preventing our world's demise.
That sounds like the goal.
First things first, we will have to gain Noah's trust. Once we do that, we'll be able to roam Magmel Island much more freely. Unfortunately, there is a catch, and it is not pleasant. History says that raiders razed this island to the ground. If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the raiders, then we have no time to lose. We need to put a stop to those raiders and rescue Noah's friend as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah. So this is this game's version of the Velvet Room. You can't summon personas in there, but you can chat to Lou there. Like it's just a safe space, I would say. You can also rewatch memories in here. And yeah, that's it. Like, there's nothing more. Just your ability to rewatch memories in here and go back. And you can also talk to Lou when she's in here. Like, she's standing right here even if you can't see her. And these are the missiles in this game. Like you can see, these are just fountains. The options you have on the missiles are like leveling up, resting to change time. You can change how your weapons, formae or forma, which are basically gifts. If you think about like Code Vein 1, it's the same as gifts. You can duplicate some gifts, like not the weapon specific ones, but there are ones that you can get, which you can change. You can also change your recovery amount and count. So basically Estus Flask upgrade, change your partner obviously, and the storage where you just can put your inventory items in when your inventory is full. Because you can only have items to the max amount. Like you can see, you can carry 99 on heavily glow mushrooms. If you have more, then they get put into the storage. That simple. Just a basic RPG stuff, I would say. This is also a cool mechanic. So this is the reason why you sometimes want to absorb your ally, because your ally does white damage. That also kills enemies. Like it doesn't have any difference in that aspect, but it has a big difference that some enemies can heal the white amount, while the red damage that you do is unhealable. Like the game just says. Some enemies can become bloodthirsty, and when they do that, all the white damage that are dealt on them are gone. Like get fully healed. That's the reason why you want to absorb your allies sometimes. Yeah. So your allies are not always a help for you, but most of the times.
Can't believe I let raiders invade. I know this isn't your fight, but I'll return the favor. Let's do this.
Sorry for skipping this, my bad. I want to pick up the thing. That's one of the things I think I mentioned last time I was here. I hate that the picking up items is the same button as the skip talk. I think making it just jumping would make way more sense. Like pressing A would be to progress the dialogue. Also, they changed out of the basic controls, like back in Code Vein 1, you ran with RB, which is now the collect item button. They just changed it to left stick, so left stick is now running. That's something that I have to get used to. And yeah, there's some minor stuff that's changed, but it's definitely not too much. I think I can get used to it. With some time. Yeah. As you can see, I took care of this guy. Now I took care of the other guy. Easy peasy. Also, guarding in this game got, I would say, nerfed. Now you have this shield. In the first game, you could just guard with every weapon, and all the weapons had different guard values or like stats. For example, I always used the Zweihander, which was a two-handed weapon, which had 100% defense. So you didn't take any damage while guarding with it from physical attacks. In this game, it's just this regular shield, which has a fixed amount of guard, I think. I don't know the correct values, like, they're written down there, I don't know how much it resists though. But you still take damage, even if you guard.
He may be a royal pain in the ass, but there's no friend like him. I can't just leave him hanging.
So these are two guys. The big guy is the one that can heal, so we have to take care of ourselves. Also, we found just a new weapon, a twin flame. These are dual blades. I really like them, Noah also uses them. They are like really agile and fast, with the downside of dealing less damage per hit. That's the weapon I used for the entire start of my first playthrough. And I will probably continue to use for a while now. I will use the other weapons later on, just to see them. But this will probably be my main weapon for now.
Sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it in here. You got a light?
Like, this is funny because, like, generally the last time I played, I also activated light before that happened, so it makes no sense that he says that, but yeah. This is a 10 Crimson Stone. These are required to upgrade your weapons. Great items. And here is my favorite character yet.
Astonishing. Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant? Now, just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
Noah, do you know who these people are? I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
I swear, give me a second.
What? Who the hell are these two?
Your worst nightmare. This scene is so funny because I'm so small. Like, we don't give each other a fist bump, I just punch his arm.
Oh. That was a raider ambush, wasn't it?
Oh? Oh is what you've got to say? You nearly got yourself killed!
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of Formae research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet?
I would love to stay at your place. Or, let's not be weird, let's just say, I'd like to assist with your research.
What a delightful coincidence. I was about to suggest the same.
Oh my god, he likes me
Why
too.
don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
There, it surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me.
Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Fine, have it your way then. Let's go. We need to warn everybody back at Magmel.
Yeah, let's just do that. So yeah, this is my favorite guy for now.
I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Like, that's all I've seen from him currently. I didn't watch the character trailers because I didn't want to spoil myself. I've only seen him in the Steam page. And I thought he looked cool, like kinda interesting. I love the glasses. But damn, his character, he's so cool. Like, just getting stabbed. He's basically Dante from DMC.
Reckless idiot. Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job, pulling crap like that.
To be fair, he's hot
managed to
though,
avoid the
so...
worst with your help, at least. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magmel and alert everyone about those bandits.
Yeah. So let's continue onwards. Also, I forgot to mention I died during the cave. Not because I got hit, but because I tried to cross the bridge. I don't know if I showed it, but there was a bridge right next to the mistle. And I saw that the bridge was broken when I was standing at the mistle. But once we walked around, then I went to the other side, just running, not looking, and fell down. I will also keep a death counter for myself. So it's currently still 1, even if it's not shown in the video. I will still count the death. So these are map jammers. Like, if I open the map now, you can see it's really dark, you can't see too many points. We have to find the map jammers on each area to unlock more of the map. I think this is a way cooler... it's a way cooler... I think this is like way cooler than just using the missiles, round missiles as in the first game. I think this makes more sense, like jammers jamming the map, instead of just figuring out how the map works by pouring our blood over some random tree. Like, this makes more sense, at least in my opinion. So, this is like a like right here was when I figured out my recording wasn't working. I didn't mention it in the video because I thought I might still use it. I just had some error messages. So I didn't mention it. I just said, wait a second, let me just fix the error message stuff. So I changed my settings, which I did. I just noticed that the video was not recording at all while I was trying to edit the video.
Make sure you rest up.
So I only have to beat these guys on the bridge, and then I'll cut back to my original playthrough. Yeah, I can power up my character with level ups, like general stuff. I didn't level up on my original run until yet, where I am currently. So I won't level up here. First of all, let's collect this. This is the first jail we got. The bed. It's really cool. I'll show you during the next fight.
Something the matter? I'm glad that everyone is all right. Let's continue on to Magmel with Noah. I have a feeling our path will become clear.
Okay, so she didn't say anything more. I wasn't sure. So this bridge is, like I said, it's the only fight I didn't record now. Let's just beat these guys up. We can also do drain attacks. I also forgot to show them. Let me just, oops, small lag. Let me just run away. And do this. So this is a drain attack. You use these to get more ichor. I do want to back attack this guy, but seems he does not want that to happen. Also, I forgot the Twin Fangs have this buff, like these weapons. They have the adrenaline buff from Code Vein 1, which increases your damage. Also, I have to show you the backstabs in this game. They also got changed. Back in Code Vein 1, you could just always run around enemies and attack them from the back. They changed it for this game to just this push. Ah, okay. Okay, I didn't show the backstabs. My bad. Okay, now I can. Now I can. My bad. Now it's unlocked. You have to punch these girls. Let me just get around her. Give her a push, and now I can perform my drain attack, my backstab. So if you attack enemies from the back, that does a lot of their balance, I would say, like balance damage. And when the lock-on marker gets red, that knows you can do a special attack. Basically a finisher that's not, it's not always a finisher, but does a lot of damage. Guaranteed like this. Like the attack changes depending on which jail you use. As you can see, she still lives, but she's really low. You can also get that stance if you regularly attack them, but it gets fit a lot by just using back attacks. And this is the area where I stopped recording, like where I noticed my recording wasn't working. So let's get back to past me and continue the game. Okay, now I changed some settings. I hope the video isn't looking worse for now. But I had some big recording issues before. I tried my best to fix the most I can. I hope it's working now. I can still do back attacks, you just have to press drain, I guess. Okay. Let me heal. So the bats are kind of like summons, which I like, that's cool. They still stay out even after like you use them. Yeah. Bats are cool, I like them. This guy is strong. That took a decent amount of war. Okay, there's also some guys just standing around randomly. Nice. What is that? Oh, just a random spike, I guess. Just decoration. I don't know how much you want to explore in this game. Like, if this is a game you want to, like, watch every corner.
What are you doing?
Or if I can just rush through the game without missing anything too important. Like, if you open world makes me think that there are stuff that's important that you can't find randomly around the map. This guy looks cool. Let me just fight him. I want to fight him. Is this a good idea? No, probably not, but I want to fight him. So let's go. Lemon. Very important drops. Wait, this shines differently. Is this a gold thing to upgrade my healing, maybe? Tender Crimson Stone. Nope, it's just one of those upgrade materials again. Reapply my buff. Oh no. Oh no, I do no damage. Oh, we're not ready. We're not ready to fight that thing yet. So not ready. Okay, at least he doesn't one-shot me with like random attacks, it seems. if I had poison, that guy would be so dead. Oh no, I need to run away. Is there any way I can beat that thing realistically? Or is it just I have to wait until it opens and then attack maybe? I don't know. I kinda don't wanna play too offensively. I wanna get one shot. Run away and heal. You know what? I don't think I'm ready for this. Let me just run away. I'll come back though. I'll come back. Don't you worry. Like once I have something like a debuff or something, I will come back and beat you up. Oh, what is that? A cat? Tower of Regeneration. Golden Blood Bead. Oh, so these are my healing enhancements. So they are like randomly across the world, I would say. I would guess, I mean. Or maybe we have to go here later on. Who knows? Stone vaccine. So when we get stoned, we just use the vaccine. That seems counterproductive. So this is a genuine open world. I can actually travel around quite far. I thought the game would stop me because I haven't progressed enough. But it seems I can already see a decent amount. Probably not the entire map, probably just this tutorial island. But it's more than I expected, to be honest. Walnuts. That's the high tier loot I wanted. Walnuts. I kinda wanna find something like a weapon or anything from around here that might be strong enough to beat that thing. I don't know if there are still enemy drop weapons. Like if he can drop his sword. Wising Twirl, that's a new attack. Looks like a bang weapon. Use the bats. 3 dot damage. And right attack. Let's go. Drop your weapon, please. Nope. Okay. Also heal. If my blue health is gone, I should always heal, I think. The blue health does give you buffs after all. So this looks important. Rice. Nice. Offer prayer to regional pathos. Each region is home to a manifestation of the intense pathos seared into its history. Praying to these resident spirits grants their blessing. The effect of these blessings take a number of forms, and they only apply in reveled area. Pray again to remove the effect of the blessing. Ingrid, the savant. Okay. Ingrid the savant. Max LP and Ichor has subsided. Okay, more Ichor and more max HP. It's only a small amount, but if it's free, then why not? I guess. No downsides, I guess, so let's just pick it and go. And continue.
Wait up, I'll be right there.
I was kind of hoping for something else, like your attacks now deal poison, or like you get twice as much damage, but we take what we can get. Recording is still overloaded. Like, why is that happening? Like, my CPU is not that drained currently. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, what's that? Return tag figured out. How did I do that? Yeah, just like a very high jump for some reason. I really don't know how difficult like to just be hidden, like if there are some like like if I have to walk around the edge just for a random weapon.
I'm up for heading down if you are.
East Bay Underground Routes. Are you evil? Nope.
The cavern is off limits. Orders from the Institute. No authorization, no entry. Period.
Okay, I'll come back later, I guess. I don't want to figure out if we can swim. I have a very high feeling, like I feel like that won't be possible, so let's not try. Already have a death that was due to gravity, so don't need that to happen again. Also, the game is getting a bit laggy. Is there something I can change? Increase my settings, it seems. Maybe decrease these things. Maybe that makes it a bit more tolerable. Like, I want to have more draw distance. I just noticed the items popping out very early, which I did not enjoy. Okay, now I can see items from very far away. I can see still this item right there. Status ailments. Attacks that inflict status ailments cause build-up for the corresponding ailment when they land. This build-up decreases over time. The ailment will be applied if the build-up passes a certain threshold. Increasing the relevant resistance will make it easier to avoid the status ailment. So I guess these enemies can give me status ailments. What else would the game tell me right now? I just go in here. Okay. These guys look a bit stronger than what I'm used to.
I feel light as a feather.
As long as we use backstabs, I think I can beat them. But the backstab itself did like no damage. Maybe it's just backstabs in general, not doing any damage, yeah. So they don't have that high defenses. Oh, this looks cool. Cabbage. Flour. Cabbage. I don't like these random items. Like, I think cooking will be definitely be something in this game, but I really don't like if they just put like random items everywhere just to fill the emptiness. Oops, that hurt. Deformed beast claw. Tropical coffee beans. Nice. And there's a missile right there. Let's go to the missile. Oh, your friend? Hello.
Welcome! Here is Jadwiga's helper. Buy something. Buy everything, okay, too.
Jadwiga minions. Jadwiga minions can be found serving as merchants over the frontier. You can buy various items from them, as well as use other functions available at Jiva's workshop in Magmal, such as upgrading or transforming weapons and extracting boosters. First of all, what do you sell? Stone magazine, rifle ammo, shotgun ammo, grenade ammo, silver shot. That's a weapon I want. And VK dual blades. How much do these cost? 1k. Let's get these weapons. Frost wave, wobble flash, floating light, sonic arrow. Don't think I need those things. Yeah. Can I also sell stuff? Yeah. Do I have anything I want to sell? Like walnuts? How much do I get per walnut? 10. Okay. So not worth selling. Okay, I don't have enough money, so let's just run through the mistle, unlock it. I cannot use while I'm in a fight, so I have to beat this guy. Was trying to avoid that. And now backstab. He's basically dead. Oh, I mastered my Noah blood code. That's cool. So now I can talk to Noah. Rest, change partner talk to Lou. Enhanced regeneration, I can also do that. Now I heal more.
Careful. Fine by me.
Rest. Until morning, I guess. And that's how I can talk to him? No? Level up, custom weapon. Yes. How can I talk to Noah? Where's Lou?
Something the matter?
Oh, she's invisible, it seems. Cool. Maybe I have to equip it before I use the mister and then I can talk to Noah. No. Rest till midday. Nope.
Looks like you're making good use of my blood code. As weird as that feels to say.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you could get even more out of this, though. Give it a try.
Blood code 2. So what does that change? It's just better in everything, it seems. Okay. And now I can quick dodge. Let's go. So this is actually worth it. Also, let me rest. I don't want to go around in the rain. I hate the rain. It's really annoying. Okay, next I want to finish loose. So back to like normal rolling. I think like loose will probably have something that makes it strong, because like she's the first. I guess she will have like I hope she will have something special about her when she reaches level 5. Like that's how I would have made it personally. Nice. How much does he give? Like 500. That's actually great. Might be worth farming.
Welcome.
Anything I want? Yeah. I want some skills. Unleash a flash of lightning from the user's hand to instantly scorch a target. Hold the input to charge for increased damage. I like ice, I'll be honest. Sonic arrow might have been worth it.
Come again.
Yeah, let's not upgrade anything, let's just continue. For now. It's time to do the main story. I think I've already played like 2 hours or something like that. Just walking around. Like, that's the reason why I usually don't like open world games. I just explore too much. Like, genuinely the big issue for me. Yeah. I also don't know when I should start leveling up. I'm still level 1 and I think I'm fine.
Wait up. I'll be right there.
But the last game, like Code Vein 1, back when I streamed it, I started doing a level run 1 because I wasn't leveling until like halfway through the game and I thought like, I won't level now. Like I might as well make the level 1 run, you know? That's what I thought when I played Code Vein 1. Like, that's not what I want to do on this game on my first try. I want to enjoy this game. So I guess I level up once I feel like I'm struggling too much. If this game is too easy, then I might never level up. Like if I don't have to, I won't. Hopefully there are still like the advantages that were in the first game for not leveling up. Like you used to get more haste and mastery. Blood cells, okay.
I feel great.
Oops. Also, I want to change my weapon. I totally forgot. Like the bayonets got reworked, so I wonder how they work now. So I know they need ammo, which I don't have any, so... Okay, like the quick shoot still works, I guess. Okay, then I won't be using it for now. So this does slightly more damage, while this has... the other way around. This one is better in general, because I bought it, makes sense. But this one... actually it's just worse in basically everything, but... it has cooler skills in my opinion. Like I think adrenaline is cooler than shredding spin. I don't care about the defense. Shredding spin does like do be cool, but yeah, it's cooler than the attack. Like the VK dual blades has a cooler attack in my opinion, but I think I'd rather have the buff.
Magmel is the building furthest through this gate. Once we get there, we'll take the elevator down to the sub-levels.
Okay.
How about a quick rest?
Use the free heal. Customize weapon. Like what is that? Oh, that's a form I forgot. Rising Twirl. Performs a spinning slash that launches into the air for follow-up aerial attack. Okay. First of all, let's remove them. And I can't put them on this weapon, right? Yeah.
Find something?
So I guess I have to duplicate them. Nope. Okay. But I can like equip this here, unequip it and equip it here. So I can change this however I want. So let's try, use it once. Cool. And I can still change it to the other weapon. It's not locked to this weapon now, is it? No, okay, so I should always equip everything I can.
Show me what you can do.
So now we have a magic attack for range. That's cool. Oh no, this is the area where we couldn't progress. Like right here was closed before. And I guess there's nothing here. Yeah, okay. There will be something in the future. If I had to guess though. So this is Magmel. Oh, legs. Yeah, that's perfect. I was focused on using my skills. I wanted to use skills. So this is where we travel through time. And this should be our home, I guess, somewhere around. No, wait. Does look slightly different.
That's the way to the storage tower. Magmel is below the hill.
Yeah. So this is where Noah died, I guess. Judging from the present. Pure platinum. That's probably upgrade material if I had to guess. Pristine pure platinum functions as a catalyst that facilitates the fusion of revenant human blood. Material for jail enhancement. Okay. So you can also increase your jails. That's cool, I guess. Yeah. I like the beds, honestly. I would love if I could use the parry and dandy side. Because I assume parries will also be depending on your jail, like it was in the first game. Because like in the first game, the ogre was the best parry. And there was like some that are like really bad. At least in my opinion. And if the bed is something like that, then I wouldn't want to use it. Treasure chest. Come on, give me a weapon, please. Hunter's Ancient Bayonet. Now I have 2 bayonets and no ammo. That's cool. Adrenaline Drawback Shot. Trigger Rush, Crushing Might. Crushing Might is actually a decent skill. So how does the Ancient weapon look? Ancient. Makes sense. I prefer the silver one. Visually. Won't be using them because I still have no ammo. Yet. What are these? Resurgence branches. Oh, I hope this is a mini boss. It looks kind of menacing. Let's use that. Oh, it's I was a shop guy, my bad.
Welcome.
Do say different things here? Yeah. Hammer of Fraud. Pipe of Thraldom. That's my favorite weapon. Blood Barrel. Offensive support. Support adds blood damage to bayonets at certain bequeath weapon slots. Offensive or temporary lowers your defense, increases attack power for both you and your partner. Actually, great skill. Also, let me just get some ammo, I guess. 20 of these. 20 of these. Let me just get 20 for everything for now. Oh, 25 is the max, so let me get some more. And no, and 5 more, just for backup. To the former powers lost, this ancient mighty but that I can use strength. I guess I get 1. How to upgrade? 10 crimsons. Oh, I can upgrade my stuff if I wanted to. So what skills does the Pipe of Thraldom have? None. Okay. Like the Pipe of Thraldom used to be my favorite weapon in the game. Like in the first game. Enhanced jails. Just spent all my haste, so can't make that now. Transform. Brawn is okay. So these change the stats, the scaling, it seems. All of them decrease my damage. Like this one is least encouraged, used by the least, but it only gives me dexterity. No, it makes dexterity lower. Okay, let's just not worry about that. I can also change my defensive thing. That's cool. I guess this one has no downside, the rigid. Okay, decreases the mind. So I need 6 mind if I want to use that. While normally it only takes 1. Okay, that's a downside, I guess. Extract boosters. Let's not worry about that.
Got everything you need?
Got no resources. But now I want to use a bayonet, because like these are the weapons that change the most between games. Like, I don't think this will be my main weapon, but I want to see it at least. So first load. Okay, holding triangle is reloading. Pressing it is a shotgun shot. Is it only for this weapon or is that... Yeah, okay, that's weapon. So how can I go into first person? Or is that not a thing in this game? I could have... I think they used aim, like aim mode. But I might be wrong. Okay, I guess I was wrong, because like I don't see any buttons. Okay, guess it's back to my twin weapons. Twin blades. Also, is there like no entry here? Do I have to walk all the way around again? Wait, I can parkour. Nice. Or I climb up. Okay, now we've seen a decent amount. Now I can continue the game. How much more until I finish this blood code though? Oh, I only just started. Wait. That's a tower, so here's the entry. Okay. Right? Yeah. So this is where we have to go. Yeah. Magmal. No treasure chests? Nothing? Okay. Just had to make sure.
Here we are. The Magmel Forma Institute. Our base of operations.
That concludes my briefing. Noah and our new hunter here will be standing guard, but I want everyone else to remain duly vigilant.
Wait, How in the world did Valentin beat us back?
He probably
Looks
cheated.
like Valentin told everyone about you. Why don't you go take a look around the facility? You should introduce yourself, even though it's just standing around. I'm sure they'll end up helping you out in one way or another. After you've more or less seen the place, we'll go talk to Valentin.
Okay. This also... So this is the first part of Code Vein 2. Well, I have to stop recording for now. I'll take a small break and then I'll start recording the next part. But this is it for part 1. See you next time. Bye bye.